All right, so this could be the most useless footage I've ever filmed in my life, or it could be the most helpful, depending on who's watching. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I've packed in my hospital makeup bag and how I plan on, if I do end up using it, putting it on while sitting in bed at the hospital. I am 33 weeks pregnant tomorrow, and you know, this is a personal preference. I like to have the option of makeup if I want it after giving birth for some pictures to make me feel more confident, or I may not use it. So to each their own. So I just thought I would sit down and put a towel in my lap. I don't even have a table in front of me, and just pretend I'm in the hospital bed using these products before taking some pictures that I want to cherish for years to come with my first baby. So if this is of any interest to you, keep watching. I'm gonna start with my base first. This is the IT Cosmetics Travel Size CC Cream. It is in the shade Light. I usually use the Fair Light shade, but I don't know if in the little travel size, I just didn't have the lightest shade. This is gonna be a little bit too dark for me, but I think if I blend it out with this Juno & Co sponge, this is the Juno & Co Cloud Sponge, it should be fine. I've also got this Too Faced Primed and Poreless Powder Compact that I'm gonna use as a mirror. I just planned on squirting a little bit of this on the back of the hand. Hopefully the natural lighting's okay. I did not have it in me to set up that ring light. So I'm just gonna squirt a little bit of this on the back of the hand, spread it out with my fingers, and I guess just kind of blend it with my sponge. See how much darker that is than my real face? But hopefully if we blend it out, it'll be fine. I'm gonna just kind of pat it over my eyes because I have a lot of veins there. This has SPF 50. I am packing an SPF with me, whether I end up putting it on or not is beyond me. Whether I end up doing this makeup is beyond me. I'm also aware that I'm pretty aggressive with my skin right now. I'm just really trying to... Oh, I need to use the mirror and not this. We're in a bed in the hospital, right? So whatever's left over on the back of my hand, I'm just gonna wipe with the sponge and kind of blend it out and drag it down my neck since it is kind of dark. I need to keep looking in this. This is like a trial run. That gave me, you know, an okay coverage. I still have some blemishes and stuff peeking through, but at least it kind of covered up some blotchiness. It made me feel a little more confident. Then I'm gonna go in and try to brighten up some dark circles here and some veins with this Wet n Wild Incognito concealer. Mine is in the shade Fair Beige. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to take the puff that comes in the Too Faced Primed and Poreless and just pat that under my eyes, along the jaw, and voila. Okay, I'm gonna go take a break, eat a salad, and I'll be back for the rest. Now that that's done, all I really need to do from here is just put some chapstick on. This is the Palmer's Coconut Oil Formula. I'm not gonna mess around with lipstick or any kind of lip color. I don't need that to feel confident. I'm gonna be kissing my baby too. I don't want there to be lipstick everywhere. So Palmer's Coconut Oil Chapstick from Dollar Tree. Now really, I could stop here and just put on some mascara and be done with it, because that would be enough for me. I don't really need to feel the need to do my brows. I might just brush them up like this, just so they're tame, put on some mascara and be good. And that would be just enough for me. But I did pack a few more products in case I wanted to amp it up a notch. So we'll go ahead and do that. But again, I could stop right here. The concealer, the CC cream, and the powder, tame my brows, put a little mascara on and some chapstick, and I'd be fine. I'd be comfortable with those photos. So I've got this Physicians Formula palette. It's the Glow Face palette, butter. It is limited edition, but they are still selling it on their website right now. So it's got a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. So for the highlighter, I can just, if I want to, take this fluffy eyeshadow brush. I have just a little travel size eyeshadow brushes from BH Cosmetics. If I wanted to dust a little highlighter on, I could just take this eyeshadow brush and kind of pat it in. And just distribute it on the high points here. And that's on. And then I would, whatever towel or whatever was in my lap, I would just kind of dust that eyeshadow brush off in case I wanted to use it for eyeshadow. These products are really creamy. I could have totally went in with my finger. It's cool. I've got a blush here. I could totally put that on with my finger. Or I could put it on with my sponge. It's whatever I'm feeling. I can blend it with my sponge. Bronzer, same thing. It's, you know, it's kind of that cream to powder consistency. I get a little bit on my sponge and just kind of stamp it in. This is really excessive. I probably will not do this, but I like to have the option just in case. I do like to put some bronzer or contour along my jawline because from the front, I look good, but from the side, there's like a gullet of skin meat. You know what I'm saying? For eyeshadow, I'm bringing, and I may not use, the Bite Size e.l.f. eyeshadow. This is the cream and sugar one. I love this. This is also a great option for weddings. I'm just gonna take that same travel size BH Cosmetics brush and just buff that all over the lid. I'm gonna go in with this little flat shader brush, again, travel size BH Cosmetics brush with that light champagne shimmer, and just add it here. And that just kind of brings some light to the eyes. There's a bronze shade. I could just flip my, it's bronze shimmer. I could just flip my brush to the other side. Kind of pat that on the outer corner for a little bit of dimension. And then just blend it into the champagne. I personally think the only matte shadow in the palette is going to be too dark and glam. So what I might do is go into the Physicians Formula palette and just hit up that bronzer on the fluffy brush. And just bring it up here to this brow bone. I'm not going to do any eyeliner. I want to look nice and fresh-faced. So from here, I would just put on some waterproof mascara. This is the Eyeko Beach Waterproof Mascara. It's a nice little travel size. I didn't buy it. I think I got it in an Ipsy years ago, so it's probably old, but I never seem to have any issues out of it. I've only used it a couple times, and it works fine. And just to finish off the look, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe. I've already brushed up my brows. I'll brush them up one more time and just lightly pencil them in. And I'll take you over here to the window in natural light so we can see the final look. From what I can tell, the window's a bit bright. From what I can tell, I think it turned out well. I mean, I guess I'll look in the bathroom and see if I need to blend anything, but I feel fresh-faced, I feel bright, I feel beautiful, glowy, Mother Goddess. Again, I may not end up putting an ounce of makeup on. I just like to have the option. Again, this could be totally the most useless, foolish video I've ever filmed, or it, you know, could be interesting to you. I don't know. It was fun for me, and now I know that these products can work for me in the hospital. I have two options. I can do the fresh face, glowy glam, or I can just, you know, do base and some mascara and call it a day, or I can just be totally clean face, a little bit of moisturizer on, and some chapstick. Chapstick is a non-negotiable. But anyway, there we are. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see what I'm going to pack in my hospital bag, because that video should be coming next. Bye.